So, artificial intelligence. You hear that term everywhere, right? But what does it really mean for us? In this quick explainer, we're going to pull back the curtain on AI, show you how it's already changing everything, and more importantly, how you can get a real handle on it.
Okay, let's be honest. Does the world AI ever feel a little overwhelming with all the jargon and the constant hype? Yeah, if you feel that way, trust me, you are not alone. It's a huge field, and just knowing where to start can be the toughest part.
But here's the thing, AI isn't some far off sci fi movie concept anymore. It's here, right now. It's working behind the scenes in the apps on your phone, in the systems that run our biggest industries, and in the tools we use every single day. Understanding it has gone from being a cool hobby to an absolutely essential skill.
So, with all that going on, where do you even begin? What you really need is a clear path, right? A guide to cut through all that noise and help you figure out your place in this new world.
And that's exactly what this one-day training program is all about. It's been designed from the ground up to do one thing: make the fundamentals of AI super clear, totally practical, and honestly accessible to everyone, no matter what your background is.
All right, so what's on the agenda? What are you actually going to walk away with? In just one day, the whole idea is to take you from being kind of curious about AI to someone who really, truly gets the fundamentals.
We've mapped it all out as this awesome 5-step journey for the day. First up, we'll get the basics down, the key terms, the core ideas. Then we'll jump into how AI is being used in the real world, right now. We'll also tackle the big ethical questions. Then, the fun part, you'll get some hands-on time with actual AI tools. And finally, we'll look ahead at how you can use all this new knowledge to empower your future. It's the whole package, start to finish. And look, we're not about throwing complicated definitions at you. We break things down. Take machine learning, for example. At its heart, it's really just about teaching systems to learn from data, spot patterns, and make decisions. You know how your favorite streaming service just knows what you want to watch next? Yep, that's machine learning at work. Or what about neural networks? Sounds complicated, right? But think of it this way. They're AI systems that are kind of inspired by how our own brains are wired. They're amazing at spotting really complex patterns, which is why they're the magic behind stuff like your phone understanding your voice or your photo app recognizing your friends.
And this isn't just a bunch of theory either. We dive headfirst into real-world examples. We're talking about healthcare, where AI is helping doctors make faster, more accurate diagnoses, or in finance, where it's the superhero catching fraud before it happens. And of course, in marketing, it's the reason you get those super personalized recommendations online. This is AI in the wild. And how do you learn all this? Well, it's not going to be a boring lecture, I promise. It's this cool mix of presentations to get the ideas across, but then you get hands-on practicals to actually see how it works. We'll look at real case studies, have group discussions. It's all about active, immersive learning. Okay, so at this point, you're probably asking, is this course actually for me? It's a great question. Let's dig into that.
So, who's the perfect fit for this day of learning?
You know, the answer is actually really simple. If you're curious about AI and want to understand how it's being used, you're in. That's it. You don't need to be a coder or a data scientist. All you need is a keen interest to learn about the tech that's shaping everything around us. And look, this day is about so much more than just soaking up information. It's really about unlocking new skills, abilities that are going to be absolutely crucial for whatever you do next in your career and beyond. So by the time you leave, what will you be able to do? Well, for starters, you'll be able to talk about AI concepts with real confidence. You'll start seeing AI applications everywhere. You'll get the ethical side of things, spot opportunities to use these tools yourself, and most importantly, you'll feel totally empowered to keep learning. These are real skills you'll walk away with. At the end of the day, our mission is simple. We want to give you that solid, foundational knowledge so you can use AI technologies effectively and, just as importantly, with confidence. So the future isn't coming. It's already here, and it's powered by AI. The big question now isn't if we're going to be a part of it, but how. This program, it's designed to be your best first step. So, are you ready?